Hi everyone, I'm Aggie MacKenzie, and today I'm going to take you through a very short yoga practice that's particularly geared towards the spine and the shoulders. It's only a few minutes long, so I hope you enjoy it, and it should be easy enough for you to follow, even if you're a newbie at yoga. Okay, so come with me onto the mat. And we're going to start in child's pose. And before we start, I need to tell you that yoga breathing is in and out through the nostrils, unless otherwise directed. Generally speaking, it's so that you can get lots of oxygen through your body and you can breathe deeply into your diaphragm. Okay, the other thing is, if you have dodgy knees or they're a bit sore, then you can always double over your mat and rest your knees on the triple layer of mat. Otherwise, lengthen out the mat. Okay, so big toes together, knees slightly apart, and then take the hands down onto the mat. Reach the hips back towards the heels. Rest the forehead on the mat. This is child's pose, otherwise known as balasana in Sanskrit, but you don't need to particularly know that. So if you find that your hips aren't reaching your heels, you can always stick a cushion in between to make it more comfortable. If you find that your forehead's not reaching the mat, then you can make a pillow with your forearms and rest your head here. There's always a modification, no matter how unable you find yourself to do the pose. Okay, so reaching the fingertips forward. Just take a couple of breaths here, in and out through the nostrils, keeping the face nice and soft, jaw relaxed. And then on the next inhale, come to all fours. So we have shoulders directly over the wrists, hips over knees and feet behind knees. Nice flat back. Imagine that you have a tray of drinks on your back and trying to keep them balanced. So we're going to do a few rounds of what's called cat and cow, which is really a lovely movement to keep the spine nice and fluid and flowing and smooth. Okay, so we'll start here by taking a breath in, and then on the exhale, we're going to drop the tailbone down round the spine, scoop the belly in and up, and press the fingertips down into the mat. Angry cat. Inhale, we're going to come to cow, which is the tailbone up, belly towards the mat, take the gaze forward. Exhale, round the spine, tailbone down, push away from the mat, scoop the belly in and up. And then the reverse, tailbone up, chest forward, belly towards the mat. Careful not to sink down in between the shoulders. Push down through the tips of the fingers. On the next exhale, round the spine, tailbone down. And you can keep going in this movement as long as you like, making sure that you're not doing it too quickly, taking your time, and making the movement as smooth as you possibly can. Initiating the movement from the tailbone. Okay. And then rounding the spine, big toes together. We'll come back into child's pose. Lovely. And then we'll come up onto the shins. I'm going to face the front of the mat now. And if you can come into a cross-legged position, if it feels like you're kind of a bit hunched here, then you can take a block or a cushion, a soft block or a cushion, and just sit on the edge of that so it brings your torso a little bit more into verticality and you're less scrunched around the pelvic area. Okay, so sitting nice and tall, shoulders wide, chest broad, sitting bones sinking down to the mat, shoulders relaxed as well. Crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling. So we're going to take the palms out to the sides, reach the arms up, interlace the fingers, and turn the palms up towards the ceiling. So we're giving the shoulders a little bit of a stretch, but at the same time we're dropping the shoulders down to the waist. creating some length in the spine. And then on the exhale, we'll take the arms out in front, scoop the belly, push the palms forward. Feel that stretch in between the shoulder blades. Lovely. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bring the spine into neutrality. Release the hands. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Lengthen out through the arms. Lift the chest. Draw the shoulder blades together this time. And then hinging from the hips and leading with the chest. Just come forward, forward, forward. Just as far as it feels nice before. I mean, it should feel a little bit challenging, but no pain. There shouldn't be any pain at all. Lift the hands away from the floor. And then on your breath in, come up to center. Release the hands. Take the hands by your side. And let's roll the shoulders a couple of times from front to back. And then from back to front. Using the breath as you go. Okay, we'll take a little spinal twist now. Turn the palms out. Reach the arms up on the inhale. And on the exhale, take the left hand to the right knee. Drop the right hand behind you. Look ahead. Take a breath in. Grow a little bit taller in the spine. And on your exhale, take a twist to your right. Use the left hand on the right knee just to get you around a little bit more without overdoing it. And staying in that twist, can you take your head over the left shoulder? And then maybe spin that belly button a little bit more to the right. Really wringing out the waist. And then take your head back over to the right. And we'll release from the twist and take a little counter twist over to the left. And then back to center. Turn the palms out, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up to the ceiling. Drop the shoulders down, drop the sitting bones down into the mat. Release the hands. Take the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist to your left. Now make sure that you're not leaning into that back hand and that your shoulders are directly over your hips. Use the right hand on the left knee to get you around just a little bit more without overdoing anything. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And staying in the twist, take your head over to the right and maybe twist a little bit more to your left. And then take your head back over to the left. And then slowly release from the twist, come through center, take a little counter twist to your right. And then back to center. Okay, let's sit up a little bit taller. Again, reach the hips down into the mat. Long straight back. And the top of the head, imagine you have a golden thread coming out through the top of your head that's connecting you with the ceiling. Lovely posture. Okay, so we'll end there. Thank you so much. See you soon.